The LG V20 is the successor to the V10, which was launched late last year. The V10 was well received by users and critics alike, and it did better than expected as well, but was slightly let down by the limited availability. The V20 comes with the same MIL-810G standard as the V10 as well, that makes it shock resistant and more rugged than your average smartphone. The design, however, has changed quite a lot, and so has the materials. Instead of giving a rugged frame with a rubberized back panel and plastic parts, you get a metal unibody design with a removable back panel. The V20 branding at the back is quite visible, but probably the biggest change is the camera unit at the top, which is similar to the one found on the LG G5. You have a 16 megapixel camera with f1.8 lens and a secondary 8 megapixel fixed focus camera with f2.4 aperture and a 135-degree wide-angle lens. It also gets advanced OIS, laser autofocus and a dual LED flash. The entire camera unit is raised on a hump, and below it you'll find the home button with a fingerprint sensor housed inside it. The right side of the device has a button that can be used to release the metal backplate. Leaked photos suggested that the V20 could have a modular setup like the G5, however the phone fortunately or unfortunately doesn't come with a modular setup. The left side houses the volume buttons, which are split into two. At the bottom you get the USB Type-C port, loudspeaker and a primary microphone. The V20 also features a 32-bit DAC inside it and is B&O Play certified, but the US variant which we have here won't come with that branding at the back. The display glass extends towards the side of the device as a bit as well. At the top you find the secondary microphone as well as an IR blaster. The back panel is pretty easy to remove and can be unlocked by pressing the button on the right side. Removing the panel reveals a nano SIM slot as well as the micro SD expansion slot. The battery too is removable, which is becoming a rarity on devices these days, just like the IR blaster. The battery capacity has been increased from 3000 mAh on the V10 to 3200 mAh on the V20. It however remains to be seen just how good the battery life is, especially since the V10 didn't have that much of a good battery life and the V20 might be just slightly better. The screen size remains the same on the V20 as it was on the V10, with a 5.7-inch 1440p IPS display and a secondary 2.1-inch display with 160 by 1040 pixels resolution. The design is more reminiscent of the G5 rather than the V10. The V20 is the first smartphone in the world to come with Android 7.0 Nougat out of the box and has even beaten Google's own Nexus devices to that title. It also comes with LG's own UX 5.0 UI on top of it, which seems to be more refined and elegant compared to last year's V10. The secondary display is also a touchscreen and can be kept on when the phone is locked or made to turn on along with the main display or turned off altogether. The secondary screen is now brighter with 68 nits of brightness compared to the previous 34 nits of brightness achieved by the V10. You can choose to display your own signature, and it also supports longer signature of 24 digits compared to 14 on the V10. The V20 feels good to hold and handle and is quite a bit lighter than the V10. Main features of the V20 are with the camera itself. While the V20 was the first smartphone that allowed for full manual controls for video, the V20 continues the legacy with even more options. It now supports Steady Record 2.0, which uses optical image stabilization and is the first phone to use Qualcomm's EIS video stabilization technology that uses gyroscopes. There is also a DIS image stream analysis that tracks a moving object and stabilizes it by following the object's line of movement. It can also record 24-bit 48 kHz audio distortion-free up to a level of 132 decibels. The front camera is now just a single lens instead of the dual lens system on the V10. However, the 5 megapixel f1.9 unit can still take standard and wide-angle selfies with the same camera. The V20 is powered by a Snapdragon 820 processor and has 4GB of RAM as well. It supports Qualcomm Quick Charge 3.0 and comes in 3 different colors: Titan, which is the one we have here, as well as silver and pink. So that's it for the video, guys. If you like this video, do hit the like button and do subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.